Could Daniel Levy be on the verge of selling his 30% stake in ENIC, which is valued at around £1 billion? Could we have a takeover? Two previous interested buyers could be teaming up to buy Daniel Levy's 30% stake of Tottenham. Now, if anyone doesn't know, you're new to the channel, you're a rival fan watching this, English national insurance company known as ENIC are the owners of Tottenham. Joe Lewis and the Lewis family have a 70% stake in the club, and Daniel Levy, who is a part owner, has 30% stake. Now, Daniel Levy, according to various reports coming out, TalkSport has spoken about this. It's all over the socials. One Football, any football news website you want to look at is speaking about this. Could Tottenham be on the verge of having part new ownership? And what could this mean? Now, Daniel Levy resigned, quit, was sacked, whatever opinion you have. He left the football club within the last year. Johan Lange and Vinay has come in, and Vinay is coming as the new CEO, heavily important in a role in which steers the future direction of this football club. We've got Johan Lange coming out today with a PR spin trying to say how difficult the January transfer window is, but we're going to speak about all of this in this video. Make sure you go down and drop a like on the video if you haven't already, and you let me know your thoughts. Make sure you go down, smash that like button to pieces as well, because the road to 20,000 subscribers is well and truly on. We're actually very, very close to, I think, 11,000, which is genuinely absolutely obscene. It really, really is. We're less than 100 away now. So if you go down and hit that subscribe button, that would be absolutely glorious. It really, really would. Now, I want to talk about this report coming out from One Football, but it's not just One Football. It is a number of websites, news outlets, journalists. NG Wingfei and Brooklyn Eric. Now, Brooklyn Eric is I believe he's an American, I think he's a DJ. I could be wrong. He is very, very interested in purchasing a stake in Tottenham. He's, I believe, is he American? I could be wrong, but he is a DJ, ex-DJ who's very interested in purchasing a stake. And it says NG Wingfei and Brooklyn Eric are teaming up to buy out Daniel Levy's stake in Tottenham Hotspur. According to The Sun, the duo filed with individual bids to buy Tottenham Hotspur Stadium Club, and now are looking to work together. Now, his stake is valued at £1 billion. Now, they are very, very interested in going forward with this. The report then goes on to say Levy wants around $1 billion for his 29.9% stake in Spurs, and a sale could put owners ENIC under more pressure. British business executive Amanda Staveley, who helped broker the deal to bring the Saudis in to buy Newcastle, is mulling a fresh bid next month after her investment vehicle, PCP International Finance, were linked with a potential takeover at Tottenham at the beginning of the campaign. Eric headed a 12-man group that had planned to lodge an offer to acquire the North London club in a £4.5 billion deal. He was keen to offer $3.3 billion to buy out the current owners, ENIC and the Lewis family, for a US consortium, I believe it's pronounced. Eric has also claimed they are ready to set aside a further $1.2 billion for transfer and line up a £250 million naming rights deal for Spurs. Now, this story has a lot more legs to it than I personally believe people seem to realize. I actually think this story genuinely can happen. I personally believe right now that the ENIC are under immense pressure, and I think in the next 12 months, Tottenham could genuinely see an ownership change. Johan Lange has come out with a number of statements regarding the recruitment, what happened in the January transfer window. I believe that, I personally believe that the situations the football club is making right now, we seem to be making the wrong decision time after time after time. And I personally believe some of the appointments from ENIC and the board have been absolutely woeful. Johan Lange has paid a hell of a lot of money and so far has been very, very poor at his role. He said this on Tottenham's January transfer window: we didn't anticipate going into January with 7 injuries. You knew full well that this football club in the last 12 months has had a lot of injuries. You can say all you want about how hard the window is. West Ham spent more money than us. Fulham spent more money than us. We brought in Conor Gallagher. We sold Brendan Johnson. We brought in 2 teenagers. That is not enough when we have aspirations to be a Champions League football club. We didn't anticipate going into January with 7 injuries, which obviously changes things throughout the window. It's very important, although highly frustrating, to remain disciplined. These injured players are coming back, and while making a stressed purchase might give you a nice immediate feeling, but there's no point in signing players who can't help us in the short or long term. So does Conor Gallagher really help us in the long term? Is he what we needed? Does an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old couple of teenagers who neither of them have got any Premier League experience, does that really help us? Is that really what we want to do? For me, I don't. I think a lot of people right now are incredibly frustrated at the state of this football club. You look at the transfer window, you look at the fixtures we've got coming up, you look at how we are being managed. There's a lot of unhappy people. And this is building pressure on ENIC, and it's Daniel Levy wants out. It's clear to see. Hong Kong businessman Wing Fei also led a group that wanted to offer Tottenham owners a deal. They both prevented from making a bid or attempting to take over for 6 months, a period which runs out on the 6th of March under takeover panel rules from withdrawing their separate bids. However, either or both of them are not prevented from purchasing Levy's stake, as it is marginally below the 30% threshold, which would demand a full bid. It remains to see whether when anything will materialise from the attempted joint bid to buy out Levy's stake, but ENIC maintain they have no plans to sell the football club. And why would they want to sell the football club from their perspective when it is a gold mine? Tottenham fans are disappointed after the board failed to make much-needed additions to the squad during the winter transfer window, and they are hoping a takeover would happen. Every Tottenham fan in the world should be praying we get a takeover, because we have got all the facilities, we've got the stadium, we've got the best training facilities, we've got a very, very good academy that's bringing out top talent. Everyone should be hoping we get a takeover, because if we bring in an owner who wants to spend money on transfers, who is ambitious, that for me will be the start of something special at this football club. We just won a European trophy. You've got right now the current club captain calling out the ownership. Right now, I believe the board are under pressure. And when you look at the fixture we've got coming up this month, if we don't get back into a European place, it's going to be very, very difficult for the club to steer through the summer transfer window, because Christian Romero will want to leave. He's already reports coming out that he doesn't want to leave. Mickey van der Ven could leave. And you look at these fixtures, be honest with me, guys. Be honest with me. Man United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Newcastle, Fulham away, Crystal Palace, Forest. How many of those do you honestly see us winning when you look at our recent form in the league? This would like drawing to Burnley, drawing to City, losing to West Ham, losing to Bournemouth, drawing to Sunderland, drawing to Brentford, beating Palace, drawing to Liverpool, losing to Liverpool, losing to Forest. Before that, drawing to Newcastle, losing to Fulham, losing to Arsenal, drawing to Man United, losing to Chelsea. How many of these results is it going to take before huge pressure is mounted up on this football club? And Daniel Levy, look, he may come out after, when he's no longer officiating with his football club, and actually say on a podcast how he really thinks. But I believe right now, he wasn't the problem. Levy always used to get the stick, but maybe it's the Lewis family. Maybe it's ENIC. Maybe Daniel Levy was trying his best with the resources he was given. You know? And right now, like, when you got spokespeople from the football club who are very, very reliable when it comes to news, coming out and saying things like, so the new ENIC are no different to the old one. Yet another manager hung out to dry regardless of opinions. Frank has like 13 fit players. And what a relief Paratici stayed a whole month. An invaluable contribution. Vinay and his program Love Letters can fuck off too. That's a very, very reliable in-the-know source when it comes to Tottenham news, who 9 times out of 10, he is bang on the money. If he is coming out saying things like that, then we have got to take a long, hard look at ourselves, guys. And maybe an ownership is the right thing to do, is for them to sell up. Let's be honest. It's the right thing to do. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Like I said, guys, we are very, very close now to getting 11,000 subscribers. We're about, I want to say, maybe 50 away, maybe 60 away. And right now, you know, there's a lot of news about the club. I'll try to cover as much as I can. Let me know your thoughts down below. Drop a like, and I'll see you soon.